Good day, everybody. How are you all? Today we are going to talk about cumulative relative frequency plot. So here is the problem. Following is a sample data set on how many years the patient survived after receiving chemotherapy. So we have two columns of data, years survived and cumulative relative frequency. First part asks us to make a cumulative relative frequency plot. So let's try that. In order to do that, we will move this a little bit up. Okay. And part A, cumulative relative frequency plot. Okay, maybe I can move it a little bit farther up. Yeah, keep it something like that. Okay. So on the vertical axis, I will have the cumulative relative frequency. And if I move this a little bit up. Okay. On the horizontal axis, I will have the different groups. Okay. So let's do the groups on the horizontal axis. So 0 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 6, 6 to 8, 8 to 10, 10 to 12, and then I have 14, and I have 16 on the horizontal axis. And I have cumulative relative frequency on the vertical axis. Now you can select any way you want to do it, but bottom line, it starts the cumulative relative frequency on the vertical axis starts from 0, and I will do in increments of 0.2, 0.2, 0.4, 0.6, 0.8, and 1.0. Bottom line, the vertical axis is from 0 to 1. So the first data point is 0 to less than 2. I'll take the endpoint. At 2, it is 0.1, somewhere over here. Okay. Then 2 to 4 is somewhere over here. So the endpoint at 4 is 0.52. Then 4 to 6 is 0.54. Not much change. Then 6 to 8 is 0.64. So the endpoint 8 and then 0.64. Okay. And then 8 to 10 is 0.68. Little bit change. Then 10 to 12 is 0.70. Then 0.12 and 0.770. So everybody understands what I'm doing. I'm taking the endpoint of the first age group is 0 to 2. The endpoint is 2. And the cumulative relative frequency on the vertical axis is 0.1. That's where I got the first point. Then the next one, the cumulative relative frequency is 0.52, which is y. And the x is the endpoint of that group, which is 2 to 4. Therefore, 4 and 0.52, and so forth. Now, I did 10 to 12. Now I will do 12 to 14. So the endpoint of that age group on the horizontal axis is 14, and the cumulative relative frequency is 0.72. A slight change. And then 14 to 16 age group, the endpoint is 1. So it's something like this. So if I join this curve, assuming 0 at 0 to 2, it looks like this. That's your cumulative relative frequency plot with cumulative relative frequency on the vertical axis and the age group on the horizontal axis. So let me create some space now. So I might as well write age groups on the horizontal axis. Age groups. Okay. So the first question asks, what percent lived fewer than 5 years? So 5 years is somewhere over here, right? Somewhere over here is 5. And less than 5 years, so if I draw a vertical line here, so part A, and then you go to the horizontal axis on this. So maybe part A less than 5 years is 0.5. Okay. Then what proportion of lived fewer than 7.5? So 7 is over here, 7 point over here. You go to the cumulative relative frequency and then you go off the vertical axis and you draw. Let me erase that and draw it again nicely. Okay. So part B, which says less than 7.5 years. So I located 7.5 on the horizontal axis and then went to the vertical axis and read off the proportion. And it is 0.6. And part C says lived more than 10 years. What proportion lived more than 10 years? Okay. Lived more than 10 years. Okay. More than 10 years. So if you look at over here at 10, let me also go back to the table. So 8 to 10 was 0.68. So let me answer part C over here so that you can get to the table. So data given 8 to less than 10 years is 0.68 proportion. And last group from 10 to, sorry, let me erase this. The last group in the data is 14 to 16. And that is the cumulative frequency. Maybe I should write this as cumulative frequency. So let me erase this also. So this is cumulative frequency, CF given, okay? CF is cumulative frequency, cumulative frequency. Okay. And 14 to 8 to less than 10 years is 0.6, and the last group 14 to 16 is total cumulative frequency is 1.0. So proportion of patients who more than 10 years, lived more than 10 years is equal to total is 1 minus those percentage that lived only up to 10 years, which is 0.68. And the answer is 0.32. So this is the answer for part C. Okay. Part A and B I already did from the cumulative frequency plot. And I will stop here today. If you have any question or comment, write me a note. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. It means a lot to me if you give me a thumbs up. And if you like this video, share with your friends. You and your friends, please subscribe to my channel by hitting the red subscribe button on the bottom right corner. My goal is to make you the best in math, okay, to help you become the best in math, okay? So please do not forget to visit my channel tomorrow when I'll come back with another new problem, another new solution. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Take care. See you later.